Hola a todos, mi nombre es Sofía Antequera, estoy con Radio Concierto, and today we're talking to Australian band Parcels. How are you guys?
Good,
How's it
thanks.
going?
Yeah, really good.
That's
hot.
great. Yeah. So I know that you've been to Chile already in 2019, we just talked about that. So the first thing that I want to ask you is, what do you know about Chile so far? What did you miss? Is there anything that you expect to see on stage? That's
Well, I remember last time we were here, we went to a little town called Valparaíso. Valparaíso?
yeah,
Yeah.
Valparaíso.
Yeah, and we don't usually go together and, you know, be tourists in a town. And we did that one off day, and it was a really good experience. It was such a beautiful place, and we had dinner up in the hills, like looking down into the town.
Valparaíso is beautiful. Are you gonna come
Yeah.
back now, or this time you don't have the time?
We don't really have time this time, but
Okay.
we'd
Well,
love
that's
to.
sad. Okay, but another time. So I've read somewhere that no one else in the world puts on a show like yours, and I know that you play every instrument live. So the result is like really mind blowing. So what do you think that makes your performances so energetic? So what do you do to make sure that they're unforgettable to people?
It's a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah.
No pressure.
Oh,
but
you
I
just-
just think that you're really good.
How do you make it unforgettable, Pat?
Jesus.
That's the question, though. I think that you got the answer.
We just do our best. We just get out there and give it our best. We change our music a lot live. I think maybe that's something that we love to do and that people appreciate. We change a lot of things. We put songs together and we try to make a performance like one big journey and take
Yeah.
people on a ride somewhere. So that's fun.
And it's awesome. It's not a lot of pressure because you already do it, and it's so good. I watched the live volume 1, I think, and it's just mind blowing. I saw and I was really excited to see you guys on stage today. So I wanted to ask you. I know that I saw a video of you performing in Argentina a couple days ago in what seemed to be like a blast. Like people had so much fun there, and I know that when you perform at a festival, you're kind of bound to attract new people, new fans and everything. So I wanted to know, what should new fans expect of your show, besides being unforgettable? No pressure. So,
What should new fans expect of our show? I find it really hard to imagine what it would be like to just like walk up to us and what someone would think. Yeah, I don't know. In the end, we're just like playing and doing us, and we try to make it fun and like uplifting. I think at a festival we try to bring like a like a positive and uplifting journey for people to dance to and have a good time.
that's great. And you have like such a nice chill time today. Like it's like 7 o'clock, right?
Yeah, it's a sunset spot. We're excited for it.
That's so cool. It's so cool to see shows like that. I feel like we're seeing the birth of many awesome bands in Australia, like you for sure, but also like Tame Impala, Royalotis, and Emily and the Sniffers. Just like a few.
What was the last one?
hmm?
Emma and the
Yeah,
Sniffers.
sorry. So what do you think makes Australia the new like birthplace of great new interesting music? What is it about Australia?
I think, I mean, from what I can see, there's always been a really strong live music culture. And growing up there, it's just bands on all the time. There's pubs and bars and festivals with live bands, which I don't see everywhere in the world, and which is quite cool. And so there's also why there's a lot of rock music and things like that, because that's quite a strong culture in Australia. That's what I would say.
A lot of beer drinking.
A lot of beer as well.
That's
yeah.
true. Also, I've heard about
Beer
that.
and bands.
Yeah. So.
The 3 Bs.
So, last thing I want to ask you guys is, it's not really a question, it's more of a dynamic. I know that you've been to Chile before, we talked about that, and I don't know if you have heard of any slang words, like chilenismos, we call them.
You know what?
Slang
Last time we played here, you've triggered like a deep memory of people telling us slang last time we were here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, wait, I didn't really catch that.
Sorry.
You just reminded me that last time we were in Chile, like 5 years ago, somebody told us some of the slang.
Oh,
And
do
it
you
was-
remember any?
It started with R.
Okay, that's a great start though. We can go
And I
with
hope this is Chilean because
Yeah?
I could say something like Argentinian.
Yeah, we're really close though.
Rapa? Raja?
Oh, sí, la raja.
La raja. What is
Yeah. So that means that something is really cool.
that? Okay.
Yeah,
That's nice.
that's cool. That's one that you can use.
Wow, good memory.
Yeah. So there's another one that I want to teach you, and I'll trade you for it. So if you want, you can teach us some like Aussie slang. Is that
Alright.
okay? Yeah. So I've got one that's called Pasarlo Chancho. Pasarlo Chancho. That means like, it literally means like have a big time, like a big time.
Okay.
You know, like the animal pig.
Yep.
So it means to have
Wait,
a
like a
great time.
pig,
Yeah,
like
like
the
a pig.
animal.
Yeah, we do that a lot.
Have a pig time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah,
Okay, like rolling around.
yeah, so it's having a great time. You can say that, for example, lo pasamos chancho en el concierto, which means we just had a great time at the concert. You know?
Say it again, please.
Pasarlo chancho.
Pasarlo chancho.
Yeah, if you want to conjugate it,
Pasarlo Chancho.
pasarlo chancho. You can say,
Okay,
vamos
maybe
a
we should say it
pasarlo
on
chancho.
stage. If we
Yeah.
said that on stage,
I
I'm
would
not
be
gonna
so
remember
proud.
it.
Pasarlo Chancho.
Yeah, pasarlo
Sound
chancho.
Italian, for
Yeah.
God's sake.
Yeah, but you can use that. So do you have
Pasarlo
like any
chancho.
Aussie slang for that?
Aussie slang for having a good time.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Having a good time.
Have a crack.
Having a ripper.
Yeah, ripper. Have a
it-
ripper.
Is that like a ripper? Oh, like a ripper.
It's not really anything. It's like having a ripper of a time. It's like,
Oh, okay.
you're like tearing it up.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay, I really like that. I'm gonna start using that. So